Grand Rising, good morning everyone. I have been wanting to make this video for quite some time to share with you all ways that you can strengthen your ashe or your life force or your energy. And I was thinking about how I was going to make this video, and the best way is to just basically share my own experience. So I have made some notes for myself so I make sure I don't forget anything. So basically, for the sake of being transparent and being real, I'm going to share with you my own personal experiences as of recently. I would say about maybe over a year ago, I was basically the opposite of what I am right now. And that is, I was very depressed, and I was starting to feel very hopeless and down, and I just felt drained of my energy. I could not muster up strength to enjoy the things that I normally enjoy. And, as some of you know, I, basically have been living with chronic depression my whole life, and fighting that and learning how to live with it, because basically that's what it is. You just have to learn how to live with it because it doesn't really fully go away. But at this particular time, this felt different. This felt like I was just not wanting to be here, and this is a very familiar feeling to me. Even in high school, I was diagnosed with chronic depression, and there were many moments that I myself just didn't want to be on this planet anymore for various personal reasons. And so about a year or so ago, it came back, but stronger than ever. And I began watching a lot of YouTube and watching some spiritual people who, like me, share to help others along this journey that we call life, this 3D planet. And one of the best advice that I received and was able to take into myself is how to call upon your ancestors, your spirit guides, your eternal soulmates to actually infuse you with energy when you feel like you just can't do it yourself and you need that extra help. And let me just check my notes. I don't want to forget anything that I want to share with you. So yeah, basically you just take some quiet time, and if you have an altar, an ancestor altar, or just a place where you can burn a simple white candle, some calming incense, and just close your mind off, and you call upon your ancestors, the ones that have your highest good, the ones that wish the higher good for you, and you ask them, you speak earnestly from your heart, and you say, I need help, I need an increase of energy, of strength, of life force to go on. I need something to keep me from spiraling downwards. And even though you feel alone sometimes in this life, we are never really alone, because if you don't believe in reincarnation, that's fine. You can just take this part for entertainment purposes only. But I do, and many of us believe in that. And so you have cosmic or eternal soulmates. These are people that have loved you in many lifetimes, and there are spirit guides and their ancestors, and they will infuse you and comfort you and give you that if you ask. One of the other things I wanted to share with you was how I felt early on in life, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. I remember being really young and just being tired, not physically tired, but just tired, as if I had been here and done that, and it's just really exhausted with having to continue on in this way. And I remember crying, and it was just like a deep, soulful cry, and it was almost like a part of me asked for help. This was like, I believe I was like in junior high or high school, and In the midst of my crying, I felt this overwhelming warmth come over my whole body. It was just like a feeling of warmth and love, and it was so intense and so comforting and so healing, and I still remember that. At the time, I was doing exactly what I'm saying, but I didn't realize I was doing that. But there was a presence there that offered me comfort. And another thing you also have to consider is that when we make the decision to come and be reborn or reincarnate on this earth, a part of our soul always stays in the spirit world. We never really take the full capacity of ourselves or our soul force into these temporary physical bodies because they simply can't contain everything that we are. And so the more difficulty and the more struggles you face in this life, the more life force you have to take with you. If you, by the opposite side of the coin, have a pretty easy life, maybe you're well off, maybe you don't really have any particular troubles or struggles that are as traumatic as some people experience, so then you don't need to take, maybe you take 25% of your soul force into your body versus someone that's had a lot of trauma and a lot of bad experiences and just continuous issues. They may need to bring 75% of themselves in just to have that energy to continue to be here, because we're all here on a mission. We're all here to learn, to grow and evolve. So, that's how that works. Let me just take a look here. And so, not to say that we're in a weakened state, it's just that we don't take all of ourselves. And sometimes we need a powerful influx of energy from celestial beings, from those who love us, from those that are here to guide us, from the spirit world. And that's when we call on for that help. And honestly, it's made a lot of difference in my life. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. We're all here to basically learn from each other and help each other. We're not all on the same path. We don't all evolve at the same level. Sometimes you plant seeds and people don't really know what to think of it until later. And so I just want to plant that seed that you're not alone. There is so much love around you. You're a deeply loved soul. And so there are those we can count on for help when we need that. And I just wanted to share that with you. That was pretty much it. And if anybody ever has any questions, or you want to explore different topics of the esoteric or spiritual or metaphysical nature, let me know if there's any particular topics that you would like me to also talk about, and we'll do that. I hope that you have a blessed day, and I wish that you find joy and bliss and peace.